Hey, this is Aldrin from the Cracked Ass Plastic Podcast, back with another Turtle Thursday video here on YouTube. Today we're looking at another of the crossover series of Turtles of Grayskull. That's right, today we're looking at Mekaneck. And we'll take a look at him in just a second. Alright, we're back, and before we take a look at the figure and the card and all the good stuff inside, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you know when a video like this comes out, which will be on a Thursday for Turtle Thursday. Be sure to go to our website, www.crackedassplastic.com. The website's the place to go for all the things you need to know, like links to our social media, our podcast, which comes out every Monday on YouTube at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So check that out, comment, and we might read your comments on the show. So check it out every Monday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Live on YouTube. Also, check out our sponsor, Toy Hacks, at toyhacks.com. For all your repro label needs, go to toyhacks.com. You can get a $5 coupon from us if you check out our contest that we run every month and comment. And if we pick you, then you win that $5 coupon. So check it out every month to see what we post and what you can comment on. We also have Amazon wishlist on our page. If you felt so generous as to get us something from that wish list, then we would do a video like this, show everyone what you got us, give you a shout out, and say thank you. Of course, there's no pressure to do that, but if you wanted to, that would be awesome. We also have YouTube channel memberships to this channel. You can click the join button below, and I'll put a link in the description as well. For 99 cents a month, you can become a channel member and get special perks like special emojis, super thanks, super chats, and it helps out the channel and helps out the algorithm of YouTube by saying that you like our stuff and you want to join us on this toy tour, toy extravaganza, toy journey, whatever you want to call it. So be sure to check that out along with our merch bios, much more at www.crackedassplastic.com. All right, we're continuing on looking at the Turtles of Grayskull line. This line is, of course, a favorite of mine. I love this line. It was kind of a dream come true for me that they finally did something like this. Of course, continuing on with WWE Eternia, now we get Turtles of Grayskull as a crossover. So, of course, we're talking about Mekaneck, and we get a new card art, too, because this is part of the Reptile Wars line, second wave, I guess, if you want to think of it that way. We get a giant snake there bursting out of the rocks, Mekaneck being the snake hunting spy. Mekaneck was always a spy. I mean, that's how he was utilized quite a bit, with his mechanical neck stretching out and observing, along with his binocular eyes and his mace, which was really just a telescope. So, of course, we get this one. I got these from Big Bad Toy Store, pre-ordered them, and finally shipped them a while ago. What else? So, on the back it says, "Nobody knows how truly dangerous the snake men are more than Mekaneck, the snake hunting specialist able to spy on King Hiss from a distance." So, of course, you get a cross-sell, and there's a shot of all four turtles with Mekaneck spying on people. We get some foot soldiers in the waters as well. And cross-sell, on the bottom, we talked about Donatello last week, and there's Mekaneck, Raphael, and Rattler in this wave. Can't wait to open those as well. Of course, it does come with a comic book. Of course, this is the same comic book as the last week. Each wave has the same comic book. That's just how they've been doing it since Origins. Reptile Wars Part 1, Snake in the Shadows. Get King Hiss there. Super Shredder. All the guys. But yeah. And of course, it does have a parts list. Stuff you can take apart and add, subtract, and all that good stuff. So let's take a look at the figure. And here he is, Mekaneck. Very cool looking. They just really armored him up here. Made him kind of shiny too. But tons of armor on him. Love the silver, the gray, silverish gold, and red and everything. But you can see his eyes. Normally they would be like a shiny part there. Like a vac metal almost. Similar kind of armor of vintage style. This armband wants to keep falling off. Arm gauntlet. very shiny. Very cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm tired. But yeah, Mekaneck, new version of him. We just got a version of him in Origins last year, I think. Came with that Ground Ripper, Road Ripper. Of course, he does come with a little shield that can be turned into a turtle shell as well. You can stick it on his back here. Just pops in there. So you can't have that on his back if you wanted to. But it's Mekaneck, so we need to pop off his head. Because they did give us some extenders. These little pieces here. They just stick together. Like so. And now you can pop that back on his head. Or you can extend his head out. So you can extend his head and spy around and look around. Huh? 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 Of course, he does come with his. I always thought this was a mace at first, but people have said that it's actually supposed to be a telescope. So if you have it in his hands like that, he's supposed to be able to. Let me take that out. Pop this off here again. He's supposed to be able to like keep dropping stuff. Supposed to be able to just use it like a telescope. Like he's like looking through there stuff. Which I guess he could do. Anyway. But yeah, that's one of the options, I guess. It's hard to do with his arm because it's not wanting to cooperate. Like that. I think, or you can use it as a mace, I guess. Either way. But yeah, you extend out his neck. I wish they just would give us like 4 or 5 of these. That'd have been cool. Just extend them all the way up. But they didn't. They gave us 2. Which I feel like is one more. Oh my gosh. One more than last time. I'd have to check the other Mekaneck ones. But he looks cool. Was surprised, I guess, to see Mekaneck make it to Turtles of Grayskull. I would have figured they would have done Zodak or Stratos first. It seems like maybe they just had extra Mekanecks around and they're like, hey, we need to use this guy up. It didn't sell very well at Target. That's probably how they talk at and Mattel HQ. Otherwise, looks great. And would love to have a Road Ripper Turtle motorcycle. Wink, wink. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Although I think this line is dead, but that's just me thinking that. Anywho, this has been love it, and need more of these guys, of course. Turtles of Grayskull Mekaneck, the heroic spy. There he is. Get him at Big Bad Toy Store if you want to, or don't. And I'll buy him. This has been Mekaneck saying see you later. I'm saying ciao for now.